motivation or excitement or learning business skills, it's not a one-time event. The most successful people consistently, constantly, how do I get better? How do I learn? How do I do something different? And if that idea is really taken to heart, there's really nothing that's going to stop you. But as long as you feel like I just need to get motivated, I need this one event that's going to do it, it really doesn't happen that way. You have to come to this event and go to the next one next week and the next one next week, because if you don't, you're going to stall, you're going to stop, and you're not going to go where you need to go. If there's one thing I could say that separates people who make it and people who don't, is that they're lifetime learners. And it doesn't stop in school. You can learn from conversations with people. Big advocate of books, like I said. I mean, if you want the best, easiest, fastest way to become successful, pick up a book from someone and read what they've done, and you'll really grow. Lifetime learning is just, it's almost like oxygen. Without it, you can't live. And there's a great saying that says if you can read 5 books on any subject, you'll know more than 98% of people do on that particular subject. The information exists. There's a saying that says if you want to hide something from the average American, you put it in a book. So learn, grow consistently, and you'll become the best at what you do. But it's not going to happen from sitting on the sofa, watching TV, watching silly little YouTube videos. It comes from action, dedication, and doing. If you hear something, go to it. If there's a local Chamber of Commerce event, go to it. If there is a Business Plan of America, Junior Achievement, or whatever it is, I guarantee you, watching TV and vegging out is not the answer. The answer is taking action, being consistent, and growing. Go to, if you're on Facebook, which a lot of people are, go to facebook.com/American Free Enterprise. There's a discussion on that. If you're going to be stuck on Facebook, you might as well be doing something productive with your time. And there's a discussion, and there's things, and there's just so much cool things happening. And I think that if people say, what is one thing I can do today to move me forward in my life, and they do that every single day, by the end of the year, they'll have 365 new things that they didn't have last year. And when you stack that over 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 50 years, that's when magic happens. We're not smarter than anyone. The only thing that, if anything, separates us is that we decided to take action now, face the lumps of life, and keep going. And what I'd love to say to students is, listen, I understand that things are difficult, but the only reason why you don't know what to do is because you don't know what you don't know. And that's why we encourage people to be avid readers, to come out to events like this, to get involved with folks like the STBDC Center, to go to, like, one organization we partner with is called American Free Enterprise. Their goal is to create 20 million new jobs in the next 10 years. So they do events, they give out resources, do amazing cool things on their website, freeenterprise.com. It's a completely free resource. It's nonprofit. There's hundreds of thousands of people following them. But if you don't know that exists, you won't know to go to the website and get the tools and resources. So our goal is to say, be an avid fact finder. Be hungry about finding information. If you find it, you'll get what you need to become successful. I think the greatest obstacle is going to be just it's going to be this, and I think it's kind of a two-part obstacle. It's not having the motivation, and when I think people don't have the motivation, it's because they don't have the information. If I told you all you have to do is press this red button, and if you constantly keep pressing this red button, eventually something good's going to happen to you, you'll press the red button. But there's going to be difficult things that happen. When you press the red button, water might fall on you, someone might punch you in the face, but if you keep pressing it, something good will happen if you just stay with it. But if people don't know that red button exists, they're not going to have the motivation to stick with it. What I believe with entrepreneurship is that as long as you don't stop, if you don't quit, you can't fail. You're almost predetermined to become successful. So I want people to realize that the biggest obstacle is just not starting and not keep going in this path. If you start and you keep going, not doing the wrong thing over and over and over again, shifting and moving as it happens, it is almost impossible to fail, because all of the great stories are just coming from the people who wanted it more than the next guy.